Hey, what's going on, dudes? Welcome back to my Minecraft world. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. So it's been a little while, man. It's been a minute since the last episode of my Minecraft world, and I just want to apologize for that. It's been pretty crazy. My life has been nothing but work as of the last couple of weeks, and it's going to continue to be kind of slow on my channel. So no video like every day. But I am shooting for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so if that increases, great. If it doesn't, you should at least expect a couple of videos a week from me. That's about all I can really do right now. But, yeah, so this is the thing, man. I actually need to kind of explain what's going on here. And I keep hearing these guys, but I can hear them from so far away, it's really kind of annoying. So let's go to sound, hostile creatures. Let's turn this down to 20. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better. But yeah, dudes, my computer has been giving me some problems here recently. I don't know what's going on. I guess the one thing that I do know is my computer is old and it's getting older. It's getting really hard and it's having a lot of problems keeping up with Minecraft and recording my vocals audio, I guess, and doing all that stuff together. So I am actually using a different program than what I normally use right now called ThatDudeChaos. I know a lot of people use it, but I've never really messed with it before. And there is something over here that's killing my frame rate. I don't know what it is. It's on this side though. When I render it in, I'm thinking it may be all the particles coming off of these torches that I have. But I don't know. Let's try this. Video settings, particles, minimal. Did that work? No, not really. But yeah, so ThatDudeChaos is a program that I'm not too familiar with, and it leaves me kind of in a bind because I normally record my voice through an external program called Adobe Sound Booth. And what that allows me to do is for me to record my voice and then add all the sound effects to it. Not really sound effects, but just kind of like the EQ and to make it sound really good. So I'm gonna have to do that in Sony Vegas now, which I've never really done before. So if things sound a little bit different, my voice sounds a little bit different, and the video quality is not quite as high as it normally would be, that's why, because I haven't gotten all the fine details ironed out with this program called ThatDudeChaos yet. So hopefully that'll be fixed within the next couple of episodes or anything that I put up on my channel. Hopefully. No guarantees because I'm still learning the program. It's like learning something all over again. But yeah, so that's the thing. And I spent the last 3 or 4 hours building this and putting the water in it, getting it all set up. And yeah, lo and behold, my computer, I guess, had froze up in the middle of everything. And the sound, my voice and the audio and the actual video file had been desynced. So there's just no recovering that because it literally pauses one thing, but one thing keeps going. So it'll go for like 5 minutes and then the other thing will start coming back in. So there'll be 5 minutes of just dead space in the middle of the video, and it's really kind of a pain in the nuts. So I kind of voted to use ThatDudeChaos instead of trying to resync it all up in Fraps and try to do it that way because it just makes for bad video. I don't like it, but here we are, man. I made this last episode or last recording session, and I kind of came to the conclusion that I don't like the glass on the outside of this tank. So eventually we're going to be changing this. I need to do some more mining to get some iron. I know I got a bunch of iron left in the floor down here, but as you can see, I kind of worked on a little bit of a pattern down here on the bottom floor, trying to make it look a little bit more interesting, but not exactly sure what we're gonna do. So I've got this kind of a little bit more ironed out over here, but still kind of up in the air about everything. Excuse me. And yeah, I don't know. I got a design in there on the bottom of the floor because that was before I decided I wanted to use the cactus and the water down here, so you could actually see all of this, but it's all covered with water now. So it's just kind of one of those smaller details that you don't normally see unless you just are looking really closely. Where are those things coming from? Oh, we're getting squid in here, aren't we? That's what they're shooting at. I was wondering why they were shooting things. But yeah, so it's a thing, man. It works, and it works pretty well. It's kind of slow. We just took a peek in the chest a minute ago, but let's go take a look again. I didn't really focus on how much stuff was in there. So this thing really has only been running for maybe about like 30 minutes or so. And already we have 4 stacks of these guys, so that's like I think that's enough to make a whole stack of the prismarine bricks. Let's see. I forget how these things are made. Is it like that? Oh yeah, it's the prismarine, just the normal prismarine stuff. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it works. It's kind of slow, but it's a thing. And yeah, it's an easy way to get those blocks. So we're just going to leave this guy running, and I think today we're actually going to work on setting up some of the outside stuff, making this look a little bit better. We're going to add some foliage and do some fun stuff with that, but I'm going to go grab some stuff and get ready for today's episode. So I will be right back. Alright guys, so today we're actually taking a request from Pop Tropical Perfect Sky, and he or she says, I think it would be cool to use a lot of water for decoration since it's in an ocean. You could just do a waterfall leading into a small pond or make a fountain, but maybe it might be pretty cool if you did some kind of water slide. So it's going to be kind of a mixture of both, man. I have got a pretty, I don't know, interesting idea that I would like to try to see if we can pull off today. Hopefully that we can make look the way I see in my head, because I have some ideas for this, but it's gonna take a little while for me to build up the courage to actually do it. But yeah, so when that's a thing, that'll be a thing, and I'll show you guys then. But I don't want to give too much away. It's gonna be kind of one of those things I probably work on off camera, and then come back and show you guys as we progress on it. So it's gonna be kind of a big thing. One more last big thing on this guy here, and I don't know. So I'm kind of thinking over here on each side, so probably like here and over there, we're gonna put kind of like a sewer tunnel type thing. So actually I need blocks, don't I? That would probably be good. Not sure how we're gonna be able to make this look, but I'm hoping that we can actually make it look halfway decent. So let's just grab a bunch of bricks there to come over here, and I'm thinking we'll probably go, you know, something I really don't want to tell you guys this because it's just gonna bother you, and it bothered me for a long time. But let's say this is side 1, right? Side 1, side 2. So side 2 is the same to side 2 on that side. Side 1 is the same to side 1 on that side. I forget which one it is because this place is so big, but one of these sides is 1 block longer than the other. So just let that eat away at you for a little bit. So like this is, let's say this is like 128 blocks from here to the end of the down there, and then here to the end of down there is like 129. So it's pretty bad, man. It's been bothering me for so long, and I finally, I guess I just got to where I don't care anymore, but it's too big of a thing for me to go back and try to fix. So we're just gonna leave it be for a little while. But yeah, so we're going to try to build this guy here, and I think we're gonna go up to about right here. All right, and then we're gonna make this, I think we'll come across like that. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. Let's just try that real quick and see what that looks like. So, oh man, it's been a little while since I've done building on camera, so hopefully you guys will forgive me. And I'm a little bit rusty, and my voice is kind of scratchy. One of the things that I was talking about with work and things like that, my real life has just been kind of hectic over this last week. I guess it's been about a week now, but my girlfriend got really sick, and she had kind of like the flu thing going on. Not real sure what it was, but it was pretty nasty, and I think I'm not necessarily coming down with it, but I've got some scratchy throat going on, and it's kind of like just an itch, and it drives me crazy because I just feel the need to cough, but I can't just get rid of it. It just won't go away. Okay, so let's see. Let's kind of travel a ways back and see what this looks like. Okay, so that's not awful. It may need to come out even more, so we may actually come out to like right here. Let's just try this real quick and see what it looks like. I don't know, the idea that I have in my head, or how I picture this in my head, is it's supposed to look pretty cool. We're gonna incorporate some iron bars and stuff into it, but I don't know if that's gonna be. I don't know how well it's gonna work. We'll find out though very shortly. So there's one side. Let's go down here. But this place is just so massive. I kind of feel like if I try to build anything, it needs to be on scale with everything else. It can't just be like some weeny little sewer hole. It's got to be like something big and grand and awesome looking. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how well this plays out. Maybe. Get out of the block, please. Thank you. Alright, see, I think I like this a little bit better. Let's try to adjust the side a little bit. So if we add, like, we come out like this, we come out like that, we add that there. Let's see if that gives a little bit more detail. Yeah, I think that looks about right, don't you think? I think so. So, I guess give me a little bit. I'm going to set these up, and then I think we're going to start adding the water and try to do some other small detail stuff, and we'll be right back. Alright, so what do you think, man? I think this looks really good, especially now that I got them all done. So there's 2 on each side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way around, and I think they look awesome. Like, they're going to look epic when this is all said and done. But I think now what we really kind of have to figure out is down here on the bottom, I want to put some sort of pool. I don't know, maybe like in each corner or something. So like this one and this one pour into a little pool down here, and those 2 pour into a pool down there. Kind of something along those lines, but we got to kind of figure that out. And as you can see on this one, we kind of dug into the side of that mountain that was here in the ocean when we were building this whole thing. So we'll kind of have to, excuse me, add our own water into there and see if we can make that look right. But now, what I would like to do is try to mess around with the iron bars and see how that looks with this thing. Really wish I could get rid of the rain. It's bothering me, man. Okay, so let's head up here. Right here. And now if we take this, let's just make a couple rounds of this stuff. So I think 4 should give us a whole stack. Yep. Okay, so let's go with, I guess let's go with this one right here. It's kind of close to the front. I don't really have to worry about it. So if we come up like this, I think we're gonna go 1 block in, so we can kind of hide the outside edges, you know. Whoops, that is not where I want that. Oh, we lost it. It sank to the bottom of the ocean, never to be seen again. Okay, so here we go, like that. Man, I hate placing iron bars and glass panes. They're so finicky. So if we go like this, I think this is gonna look pretty rad when it's all said and done. Come up. And these guys making their noise, man. I can't ever tell if they're trying to shoot me or if they're going after some of the squids that are spawning in there. When I built this, I was kind of unsure about how it was going to work with the the squids. I kind of figured most of the squids are going to spawn on the outside and the hostile mobs will spawn on the inside there, but I don't think it really matters. They're just going to spawn wherever they feel like it. And I don't really know where or how that works exactly, so they may spawn inside and they may not, but yeah, so let's run away from this a little bit and see what this looks like. I think it's gonna look interesting. Get out of here, fella. Dude. Oh, this rain is killing me, man. Alright, so that looks pretty cool. I kind of feel like it needs to go up a little bit more. Like, we don't need that many iron bars in there, because from down here it looks like that's just a lot of iron bars. So let me mess around with this just a little bit more. I'll probably go ahead and fix the rest of them here, and then we're going to take a look at kind of decorating the place out a little bit and adding some more detail to these sewer ducts, I guess is what you'd call them. Not sure. Sewer ducts? Yeah, I think so. Alright, so check this out, man. This is a thing. So on top of all these, I put in these sea lanterns, or they're called sea lanterns, right? I think so. But yeah, so I've been putting some iron bars and then this on top to kind of double as like a valve to shut the whole thing off. So like you'd go up there and twist that and it would drop the iron gate. I think that's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. So I went ahead and I finished up the grates in front of each one of these, and I gotta say, man, that really sucked up my iron. I actually had to dip into the iron for our beacon, so I'm gonna have to get to do some mining here pretty soon to recollect all the iron that we had to use for these guys. But that's okay, not really that big a deal. I don't really see myself using a beacon too soon. Maybe just like a speed beacon or something like that would be kind of nice to have around here. But yeah, so this is coming along really nicely, man. So I got to thinking about the biggest problem that we're gonna have really is trying to do the lighting so we don't get any spawns around here. Because ultimately I want to get rid of all of these torches. We have just a bajillion of them around here and I don't like it. I don't like the way they look. So we're going to have to try to incorporate some sort of lighting around here that actually lights the whole place up. And then we'll also keep the mobs from spawning too. So I don't really know, man. But yeah, I really like the valve thing. I think that's kind of a cool idea. I don't know, not to toot my own horn or nothing, but I think it looks cool. So I think what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go down there and start working on these pools, and then we're gonna try to figure out how we're gonna get the water to flow all the way down, and figure out how we want that to look. And I think we're probably in the episode pretty quickly after that, because I think this is probably gonna, I don't want it to be too long. So yeah, let me get to work and I'll be back in just a little bit. Alright guys, so this is coming along super awesomely. Like, I don't even know if that's a word, but it is now because this is awesome. I am having a blast working on this thing, man. It looks so good in my opinion. Like, you guys are gonna have to leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think of this, because I think it looks epic. Like, absolutely epic. This is like one of those, this is like something you see in like one of those creative build maps, you know what I'm saying? Like they used to have like the Lost City thing. Oop, this is not finished. I need to fix this. But yeah, dude, it is coming along so good. Oh, you gotta go up here and get water. But I am having a blast working on this. We are close to being done. We still have quite a bit that we're gonna have to do. I think it's gonna look really awesome when we get the foliage and everything in here. But that might be just a little while before we get that done. I don't know, depending on how much time we have left in this episode. We'll see what we can do. I'm about to go check the time on the episode. I'm just too excited, man. I want to get this. I want to like build all of it like right now. So I may spend the next couple of hours trying to add some stuff and get this looking pretty nicely. I really thought that I was going to be bored by the end of today's episode just because we spent so much time working on everything else. But we're kind of at that point where you're getting to see what it's going to look like in the end, and you kind of get that payoff, you know? So I don't know, I'm kind of revitalized and ready to go. So I'm going to check the time on the episode, see how much time we got left, and see what else we can do. I would at least like to finish the floor by the end of today's episode, so we'll do that, and then we may have to call it quits. We'll see. Alright, so we got about 10 minutes left, give or take, probably closer to 5, but I started playing around with this just a little bit, kind of watching back some of the video, make sure I got my points across, for the most part. We're good. I kind of tend to talk in circles a little bit, but yeah, so I'm adding these little like bridges and stuff to get over these water ducts, and I think that kind of adds just a little something to each one of these and makes it look a little bit better. So I'm not sure if it was in the recording that got jacked up or if it was in the beginning of this one, but I want to put some sort of staircase going from at least from this level down to this one. Maybe. I'm not really sure how that's going to work exactly. Maybe that's where the water slides could come in handy. We could actually use these to get up and down. I don't really know. I was thinking that, or we may end up trying to put some sort of portal or something right here. So move the nether portal down here and kind of make it a big one. But that's kind of up in the air right now. I'm not too worried about that as of right now. Like I said, I want to kind of work on finishing up the floor, and then also adding some of the leaves and junk around here to start making it look a little bit better. So I gotta make one more cut real quick and go grab some leaves and stuff. I think I have quite a stockpile of them somewhere, but I'm gonna have to go find them first, and then we'll be back and we'll try to finish this up. Alright guys, so I got a little carried away here. I went and got all the leaves and stuff, and this is pretty much my entire supply that I had. So I'm gonna have to work on collecting leaves and farming some more leaves and different kinds of leaves for the next few hours. But I was able to do one corner, and this is just to give you guys an idea of kind of what I see this place looking like. It's kind of abandoned and ruined, you know. It got like the aqueducts and stuff, and there's a lot of water, so there should be a lot of like plant life, I would think. Oh, these guys are gonna knock me off. But yeah, so this is what I got, man. This is what I'm envisioning for the whole thing. And since I kind of ran out of supplies here, I spent a little bit more time than I would have liked doing that stuff over there. So I don't think we're gonna finish the floors today, but that is just to give you an idea of what I'm gonna try to have done before next episode. And then next episode I think we're gonna work a little bit more on the actual tank here and a few other designs that I have around this place. But yeah, dude, this place is coming along so good, and I hope you guys like this as much as I do, because this is it looks fantastic. And I'm also going to work on kind of growing a few trees around here too. So let's see. Let's try to put like, I don't know. Let's do an oak sapling right here. Let's see what that looks like. Tiny ones are okay. I'm not too disappointed with the tiny ones. I think I may try to grow like a really big one over here somewhere. I gotta get some fences and stuff for that, but yeah, dudes, you have to let me know if there's anything that I can prove upon that you guys think that would look better than what we got going on right now. Definitely leave that down below in the comments and let me know. But anyways, I think that's gonna do it for today. Sorry it was so short, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this, man. I had such a blast hanging out doing this today, and I will definitely be back very soon with some more. So just depending on my work schedule is how the videos are gonna be coming out this week, but I should have enough time to do at least 3. So stay tuned for those, and go check out the Mod Sauce videos, man. I'm having a blast playing Mod Sauce and getting on there and hanging out with the rest of the Hyperminers. Also, Affinity just reset over this last weekend, and so I should have a couple of videos coming out on that. If not, I think I'm going to try to live stream. So you can go check out my live stream channel, twitch.tv/ThatDudeChaos. I should have some recordings up on there that you can go check out. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Man, it looks so good. It looks so good. I love it. So hit that like button for me down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next episode, alright? Thanks so much for watching. Peace.